Last week, we saw how Mariki experienced a bit of what Meraai has had to endure over the last weeks. And East Coast Scratch and Dent's Brahm gave Mariki a progress report.
Yeah, I'm feeling more positive than I did a week ago, and I can definitely see progress.
This week, it is finally here. The long-awaited open heart surgery to remove Meraai's 350-kilogram heart. And it proves to be a challenging operation. It has been 10 weeks since we moved Meraai from Johannesburg to Leisure Bay to begin her extreme makeover. Today is a big day. A really big day. Okay, so finally it looks like we are going to be taking Meraai's heart out today. We've got extensive heart surgery, and it's going to be done by Dr. Brahm, ably assisted by Dr. Andre, and the theatre nurse will be Sister Hendrik. I don't think that Hendrik liked me calling him Sister Hendrik, which in my opinion is a little bit better than hoender. For those of you who do not understand Afrikaans, that means chicken, which, for some foul reason, is what his East Coast Scratch and Dent colleagues call him. Theatre Sister Hendrik has removed Meraai's 16-inch wheels, which will also undergo surgery at a later stage. Dr. Brahm is feeling the pressure. He's just having a quick guy for this incredibly delicate surgery. The surgery is going to require some state-of-the-art equipment, real high-tech, delicate stuff. Is this little crane strong enough?
Yeah. This will lift this whole bus up.
Dr. Brahm steps forwards to start the procedure and wheels the surgical equipment into place. Dr. Andre starts to prep Meraai's heart, ably assisted by Sis Hendrik. The highly skilled surgeons adjust the high-tech equipment.
I think drop your arm again. I want to make this shorter.
Everyone is feeling the pressure. Dr. Brahm begins the first delicate pumps of the heart-lifting crane. Nothing happens.
You lift any weight of the mat.
So what's happening is the back of the little crane is lifting up, and the heart is staying right where it wants to be. And something's holding it in place still. Then the surgeons make an astounding discovery. Meraai's heart weighs a lot more than 350 kilograms. So you reckon it weighs more than 500 kilos?
Yeah, I think so, but I think it was very close to that. But let's go to 1 ton.
That's a girl with a big heart. Big heart. The adjustment works, and the massive metal heart begins to lift. Sister Hendrik is now able to loosen the last bolts that have kept Meraai's heart in place for who knows how many years. Okay, those 2 bolts are out, and now let's see what happens.
Okay.
But Meraai is proving to be a challenging patient, and the surgical team needs to keep changing their approach. They decide it may be easier to lower the 500-kilogram power plant to the ground. Okay, so the guys are busy putting the wheel back on, and then they're going to move her forward a little bit, and then lower the engine down and try and pull the engine out underneath.
Okay, let's go forward.
Inch by inch, Meraai is slowly moved forwards. Dr. Andre sees that the heart's filters are preventing them from being able to move the large organ. Using skills honed from years of this kind of pressure, a few gentle nudges, and assistance from Sis Hendrik, and Meraai gives up her filters. I'm just so glad Mariki is not here to witness this.
Let's go down and see what happens.
Now the team can lower Meraai's heart to the ground and roll it out from beneath the old girl. Okay, that's just sumps on the ground.
Sump on the ground.
Yeah. All that remains is for Meraai to be jacked up so that the surgeons can finally remove her heart. At the moment, the heart is kind of on the floor, resting on the floor. The sump is actually resting on the floor. And so either Bram has to jack the bus up quite a height, and so he can put that crane arm in and pull it out from underneath, or what Andre's suggesting is you remove the whole front axle, jack the bus up a little bit, and then pull it out from the front. But a hell of a thing. Whew. It's heart surgery, serious stuff, serious. Then the surgeons changed their mind again. Andre, what do you reckon now, the latest plan?
If we take the front wheels off and let the bus lay on the front axle, then the bus is lower and we can lift the engine that much easier and be sure that we will reach the height to go out the door.
Chicken, I mean Sis Hendrik, removes both front wheels so that Meraai can be lowered and the heart removed via the doorway. Kind of like removing your heart through your ear. Will this work? Meraai must be knackered by now. Dr. Brahm slowly starts to raise her heart. While I'm having great fun putting this edit together, there's a very serious message I would like to put across at this stage, and that's about organ donation. I'm the parent of a child that received donated organs many years ago. And were it not for the foresight of that family that donated those organs, my child would not be with me today. And I'm eternally grateful to that family. There are different ways that one can become an organ donor. In South Africa, it's as simple as letting your next of kin know. The organs from a single donor can impact 7 lives. Most countries have organ donor foundations. Here in South Africa, you can contact them via their toll-free number of 0800 226611, or go to their website www.odf.org.za.
This thing can go still.
Back at East Coast Scratch and Dent, Dr. Brahm is exhausted from all the pumping. He gets Sis Hendrik to pump a bit. Finally, we get a look at just how massive Meraai's heart really is. Very gently, the team slowly coaxes the very essence of our ability to move from A to B from Meraai's body.
Oh my word!
It's the weekend, and that means my Engel, my lief, is home. So we're just coming to do a little checkup on Meraai. Mariki's had her hair done.
I don't know why hairdressers always insist that we should all have straight hair when we've got such lovely curly hair.
I know that problem.
Now you see how big the engine really is.
Yeah, no, they said the engine weighed more than 500 kilos.
Well, the way you and I are eating, you may be giving the engine a go very soon.
Now, I have no idea what Mariki is talking about. I am a wisp of a man, and some may even say petite. Unlike Meraai's heart, which is just monster huge. I have tried to make contact with the company that produced this metal heart without much luck. It would be great to get some personal info on this specific power plant. So if anyone from Atlantis Foundries in the Cape, previously Atlantis Diesel Engines, is watching, call me. In the not too distant future, Meraai's heart will beat steadily as she transports Mariki and I through southern Africa as we pursue our dream. Next week is weather dependent. Hopefully the guys are able to start the sealing of the chassis process. Remember to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. We are also on Twitter. You will find us under A Dream Called Meraai. Until next time, keep safe and keep your dreams alive.